Hey y'all, today we're about to go shopping in Publix to see what kind of deals they got up in here. See what I can find. Y'all know I'm a budget shopper, so I'm trying to see what if they got anything on BOGO, see what the prices of their meat is. But normally Publix is like a go-to store for most areas because, you know, most people, they have Publixes and stuff like that. Publix, Winn-Dixie, Walmart. You know, a lot of times they don't really have like the cheaper stores like my area, so I just wanted to go ahead and see what kind of deals that I can find in Publix, you know, let's see what y'all be seeing, you know. So let's go ahead and shop, y'all. Oh, and don't forget to ring that doorbell, hit the thumbs up, the like button. If you don't know what the doorbell is the like button, y'all. Welcome to my channel. If you is new, I'm happy to have you. Now let's go shopping. So when you come in Publix have a center, a little booth here where you can grab their little coupon books and recipes, extra savings here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna see what they got up in here, see what I can find. All right, so let's see. So the first thing I really want to go and look at is the meats and stuff to see what the meat prices is looking like, what they have, what kind of deals they got, what kind of BOGOs they got. You know, see what I can find that I think that is a pretty good deal. You know, so let's see. See, they got smoked pork tails, neck bones. I ain't never had, oh, that's pig tails. Okay. Normally it'll say pig tails, but I see in Publix they call them pork tails. I was finna say, I ain't never had no pork tail. Okay. So they fancy with the name up in here. Okay then. Then smoked neck bones. They got smoked ham hock shanks. Let's see. The whole chickens in here is $10.63. A bag of leg quarters is $9.99. So a whole cut up chicken, what this is, one chicken, $15. Now as you can see, it's way more expensive if you buy your chicken already cut up. So the best thing for you to do if you want to get a better deal on your chicken is get you a whole chicken and cut it up yourself, because you got the whole cut up chickens for $14.65 and $15.46 and $14.09, and you know the processing fees is tagged on up in there. So you know you got to cut up some stuff yourself sometimes, you know, so you can get you a better deal. All right, and then they also have here some leg quarters for $9.99 a bag. Now for some of y'all area, I'm quite sure that that'll be pretty good for a bag of leg quarters if you have to shop at Publix or any other expensive store. So what you do is get you a bag of leg quarters and cut them up. You'll have you some legs and thighs instead of buying chicken legs and chicken thighs, because for a pack of chicken thighs with only 4 pieces of chicken in there, you're going to be paying $4.34, $4.99, and $5.15, $5.11. You know what you see what I'm saying? That's only 4 pieces of chicken compared to getting the bag, and you will be saving, because you will at least have you about maybe 12 thighs, at least about 12 thighs and 12 legs for $9.99. So you getting double the amount for lesser money if you look at it the way that I look at it. Here I want to show y'all something too. A lot of y'all like to go with the boneless skinless. You see that pack of boneless skinless for how many that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably about 8 pieces in there. Okay, $8.67, $9.52, $10.69, boneless skinless. Cut the chicken up yourself, pull the skin off. There you go, some boneless skinless. Stop wasting your money on stuff that's already done for you. You got to put in the work to save the dollars. Y'all wonder how I get my deals? I do the work. All right, family, so here I want to show you the pack of chicken thighs. You see what I'm saying? You get probably 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they actually giving you 10 in the pack for $8.59 and let's see, $9.43, $9.07. Yeah, and $9.17. You see what I'm saying? So for $9.99 was not a bad deal for a bag of leg quarters. If you like chicken legs and chicken thighs, that way you can get a bang for your buck. You know, I'm all about a bang. Look at these drumsticks, $10.91. Why go and buy a pack of chicken thighs and a pack of chicken legs when you can get a bag of leg quarters that's going to equal out to less? So you spending what, $19, almost $20 just for a pack of thighs and a pack of legs, you know, when you can get you a pack of leg quarters and spend only $9.99. All right, so now I'm finna show you something else. You have you a whole, you like pork steak, you like what else can you get out of it? Pork steak, rib tips. I'm sorry, you want to get right here? Oh, look at there. Pork steak, rib tips, pork roast, right? So let me show y'all something. Right here you have a whole picnic pork, right? And out of this, for $16.21, they have it for $16.33. Okay, so out of this picnic, right, you can get you a pork roast cut up. But here they already took the pork roast. If you buy this, you can get you 2 pork roasts out of that for $16.21. But what they did was they put in the work and they cut it up for you. And what you do is, if you can ask your butcher at your store if they will cut it up for you. Some stores will, some stores won't. But if they don't, you got to go home and do the work yourself. I do it, you can do it. So they have a pork roast here for $18.59. When you can get 2 pork roasts out of one, you can get 2 out of that. You can get 2. It just depends on the size of the roast, what they call it, what you call this, the Boston butts. But here it's called the pork picnic. It's the same thing, okay? It depends on what you find. Get them to cut it up for you, and depends on what size you get. You can get you 2 of them. You can get you some steaks out of it. You can get you some rib tips out of it. I'm gonna show y'all. So for $18.59, you get only a half of a pork roast, a Boston butt. Look at that, $17.20. You only getting. You see that? That's about the same size as what you would get right here if you was to let them cut it up. Get them savings, y'all. Look it up. Same thing here. Depends on the size. You can end up with a pork roast like this if you can find them in a twin pack for $20 in your area. You got to shop around, look, check your deals in different stores. They have this pork roast here for $14.17, $16.20 for this pork roast here. Start doing some work yourself, y'all. All right, so like I told y'all, from the same Boston butt, right? Same pork roast. Even if you find your pork roast like this, you don't want a pork roast, you want you some pork steak. All right, so what you do is you find that pork roast or that pork steak, that pork roast that you want, and you take it to your butcher. You tell them that you want you some pork steak. Out of a Boston butt, you can get pork steak. Look at that. You get only 2 pork steaks for $8.90. That's $6.69 for those 2. Only 2 pieces. 2 pieces. 2 pieces, y'all, for $9. Get you this whole Boston butt for $16. Yes, it's going to be double the price, but you're going to get double the amount as well. Out of this pork roast, you can at least get, depends on, I always say, you go thin, you win. Stop always wanting thick pieces of meat. You got to save your money. So you can get at least about, I can say probably about 8, 9, 10 pork steaks out of this one pork roast for $16.21 when you only getting 2 that's cut up real thick. Look at that, real thick, for $8.90. All right, so I just want to show y'all something else too. They got a bigger pack of the pork roast here, right? Pork steak. This is pork steak, $16.86. They giving you 4 big hunks. Big hunks, y'all. $16. You could have took this $16 roast and got more than 4 out of that. But they want to charge you more by cutting it up bigger. And it's going to weigh more. So you're going to pay more. And they did the work for you. You can get it cut up smaller and have 8 to 10, like I said, for $16.21 compared to just 4 for $16.86. All right, so looking on through the sales and stuff that they got, they have pork chops. Let me show y'all a little bit of something about the pork chops. All right, let's back up a little bit. Right here we have, okay, so you can get a buy one get one free. Oh, this is gonna be a good deal for Publix. It is buy one get one free of the Publix extra lean pork loin tenderloins. The tenderloins is $13.63, $16.15, $19.99. Just depends on how big you want to go, right? Instead of just cooking this whole tenderloin, and you like to eat center cut pork chops, right? For this pack of what, maybe 7 center cut pork chops, you're paying $7.34. This pack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for $7.97. That's $1 a chop, y'all. $1 a chop. So what you're gonna do is you're going to come over here, take your pork roast, pork tenderloin to your butcher, or get it, take it home. Slice this up yourself, because this is the same thing that you get center cut pork chops out of. And look how many you would get compared to buying that for $7 something. You spending $20 for this. You can end up with you at least, for this one here, depends on how big you cut them up, I could say you can end up at least 20 chops out of that one pork loin. Out of that one. Let's just say if it was just you don't want that many. Get you something smaller. Still, cut it up. Then you go win. You win. They cut these thin. They cut these thin. See what I'm saying? They cut those thin. If they hold on, let me ask the butcher here. Hi, sir. I was just wondering, on the pork tenderloin, if I get a pork tenderloin, will y'all cut them up, or y'all cut them? Oh, okay.
Boneless pork tenderloin? You want it diced or medallion?
Yeah. However, okay. All right. Thank you. Good to know. Appreciate it. I thought I had the camera on me, but you see what I just did? That's all you got to do to find out if your store will cut your meat up for you. And it'll take the work. It'll take the time. It'll keep you from having to do it at home, and it'll also save you money from having to pay for the packs that's already cut up. You let them do the work and buy the cheaper portion, the cheaper meat, the meat that's not already cut up. You tell them how thick you want it, and what I always say is, they'll be like, do you want it a quarter, or no, I want it the thinnest I can go without the meat shredded. Okay, and that's what you do. But like I was saying, they already have this here cut up thin. You get 8 pieces for $7.97. $8, that's $1 a chop, when you can get this whole pork loin and get you at least 20 loins, at least 20 or more. I'm just saying 20. $19.99. You probably is going to get you about 20 out of that. I don't know, but you're going to get you, I could say you probably get more than 20 out of that. You probably get more than 20. Just, you got to get it cut up and see. Get it cut up and see. Try to find you the cheapest one. $15.80. I could see. Yeah. I could see quite a bit out of that. I could see quite a bit. Y'all just got to do it. Try it out in your area. See what you get, and leave a comment down below and let me know. Look at here. They got these here rib tips. Them country style ribs. $7.01 for 5 little country style ribs. If you don't want nothing but country style ribs, look, $9.06 for what? 5 country style ribs. They just cut them up bigger. Let's see. $7.59. What it is, 5 country style ribs. They smaller, but look at the way that they faced it. This ain't a big piece of meat, but they turned this meat sideways just to make you think that this is a big rib tip. When you turn it to the side, it's probably as big as that. I'm just letting y'all know, it's all about facing when it comes to meat. So like I was saying, if you wanted just rib tips, get you the same old pork butt, Boston butt, whatever. You get rib tips cut out of a Boston butt. There's so many different cuts of meat that you can get out of a Boston butt. It's ridiculous. You can get pork, you diced up like y'all know when I just did the cubed the pork stew. I took me a Boston butt and cut it up and made me some pork stew instead of beef stew. Y'all, I'm telling you. This looking like a pretty good deal. Oh, okay, they $8.99 a pound for the lamb chops. All right, so this looking like a pretty good deal for the lamb chops. Here you get 1, 2, 4, 6 lamb chops for $12.23. And now this one here ain't a good deal because you only get 2, 4, 5 for $9.89. That's really not too good of a deal. Look like you're paying for some bones here. Call me what you wanna, but I'm gonna get a deal, okay? Because baby, right here I'm looking at a top sirloin steak, boneless, premium USD choice steak, $14.38. If you must now, $14.38, $15.50, $15.42. $16.78. That's not a good one for me. If you ask me, that's not a good deal on that one. $15.42. All right. If you must have you some steak. Look at this steak, divide it in half visually. Look at these here ribeyes, divide it in half visually. I'm gonna put them side by side. Look like you about gonna get the same size meat, right? More fat and marbling in that. This has a little marbling, but find your piece that got you some marbling. Would you want to spend $14.38 or $28.30 for 2 steaks when you could take this one steak and you'll be spending like $7 and some change for 2 steaks if you cut them in half? Baby, I think I'm gonna go the cheaper route. Also, another thing that I do is, if you want you some thick pieces of steak, I always love, because you're gonna get a lot of marbling in chuck roast. Chuck is a tender piece of meat. So what you're gonna do is take your chuck roast, find you one that you get a good deal on. That'll be like $10 per steak, you know, better than, you know, anything else that you would choose. $28, still better than, you know, $28. You spending $19.78, $18 for this here roast. Take that roast, cut it in half. You get you two thick pieces of steak, okay? And depends on who you're trying to feed. You may not need to. You could get 1, 2, 3 pieces of steak. One for you, one for your man. If it's only one child, a small child, hey, you might could take that and feed both your children out that steak. 1, 2, 3, about 4 pieces out this one for $17.89. That's a good deal though. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I know y'all like oxtails. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but I know y'all like oxtails. But I'm gonna need for y'all to stop going to the store and spending $19 and $20 on 3 oxtails. This just ridiculous. Why would you spend your money on this oxtail? And if the oxtail look like this and your butcher cut up your meat at the grocery store, get that pack of oxtails to that butcher and tell him cut that down some more. Because out of this right here, I can see at least about 3 extra oxtails per pack, per oxtail, 3 extra. I can see about 9 oxtails out of this pack of oxtails here for $19.78. Let me show you. Look at that. $19.78 for 3 oxtails. But look how thick those oxtails is. Every last one of them in the pack is thick like that. That's at least easily about 3 more oxtails per pack. Then that'll give you 6 oxtails No, 369 oxtails for $19. They got these here for $14.69. If you don't like the size of them, have them cut them down some more. Look it up. That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, y'all. I'm glad I'm in here showing y'all this. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Who wants some big oxtails like that? I don't care how greedy you is. $15.28. How do we? That's about shit. Mess with me. About four per oxtail. You know. Then you win. You know. Then if you go thin, you win. You gotta stretch that dollar. You gotta stretch that food. You gotta get a bang for your buck. Cause if not, you're gonna let them get you. I'm trying to tell you. All right. So some of y'all want to be lazy. Yeah, I'm gonna hit a nerve now. Cause if I'm gonna show you how to get a deal, I'm just gonna show you how to get a deal. Ain't no cutting no corners now. All right. So some of y'all want to be lazy. Looking at the ground beef. I know the ground beef is expensive. You know. It's expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, because you ain't no pork eater, you know, you want to get you some beef. All right, let me show you. Right here, we have a pack of ground beef for $21.47, $21.36, $17.13. All right, this is our cheapest one right here, $17.13. You want some burgers, you want to make spaghetti, you want to do whatever, and you only got enough money to buy one pack of meat because the meat is so expensive. I get it. Don't go over here and be buying these pack of burgers here when you got a pack of ground beef. Because these burgers here, 2 packs of these for 4 patties is going to add up to way more than what you're spending right now. That's $8.93 for 4 patties. When you can get those same 4 patties out of this right here and some spaghetti, lasagna, some kind of whatever you know you want to do with it and be saving. And look at it. I want you to see the difference. This one right here has more fat in it, so you ain't even gonna end up with no nice size burgers because look all that fat up in there. Look all that fat, but you don't see all that fat in that. Alrighty, y'all, so I have showed y'all how to shop for your meats in Publix. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, took a little tips, and when you go to the grocery store, you do the same thing that I have showed you how to do. But until the next one, this your girl Tiana, gonna be me. Y'all be blessed. Y'all make sure y'all ring that doorbell, hit the thumbs up, the like button. Let me know if you learned something from this video. If you did, leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of difference did it make with your grocery shopping experiences with these high behind prices. All right, but until the next one, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I am out.